everyone, I'm Ritika and I'll take you through a sequence that will help with concentration and focus. Great for days when you're feeling restless. Let's begin. Come to lie down on the mat. Just slowly moving all the way down and then just hugging the knees into the chest. Taking your hands to the knees and massaging the lower back in one direction and then the other. Using these few moments before we begin to just tune into your breath, in and out through the nose. And then taking the knees almost over the hips, lifting the legs up so that the shins are parallel to the floor. Staying here a moment. Now here, if your lower back feels sensitive, take your hands under the lower back and just protect it. Focus on the ab muscles here. Both sides of the abdominals, just hugging in, the navel moving towards the spine. And if this feels too intense, you can bring your knees down. Be sure that your lower back isn't hurting too much. You don't want to do anything that's not going to serve our body. But if this feels good, take your hands under your head. You can always bring your hands back under your lower back if that felt more comfortable. So see what feels good for you. Once you're here, keeping the right leg as it is, extending the left leg straight and only a couple of inches off the floor. And then bring the left leg back to meet the right. Inhale, extending the right leg straight, couple of inches off the floor, and then bring the right knee to meet the left. One more time with the left, extending through the left leg, couple of inches off the floor, bring it back. Keep cinching through the abs, extending through the right leg, keeping the feet really, really active here, and then bring it back. One more time with the left. So we're just moving into some core work, because what better way to get our concentration all here, all in the present moment. And the left leg, keep moving those legs one at a time. And then the right leg extends back. And then for a breath, hug the knees into the chest, releasing through the lower back. Great. Bring the legs back again. See if you need to take your hands to the lower back here. But if your hands are under your head, lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. But make sure that the neck is still long, so we're not cranking the neck. We don't want to hurt the neck. We want to keep it long. We don't want any tension in the shoulders or the neck here. And staying here for a few breaths. Do you feel a fire in the belly? Not just metaphorically, but really. And then straighten through the right leg. Couple of inches off the mat. Bring it back to join the left. Straighten through the left leg. Back to join the right. Through the right leg. Back to join the left. Left leg. Back to join the right. Right straightens. Back left. Left straightens. Back to right. And then let the head release down, hug the knees into the chest, rock a little side to side. And then slowly rocking forward and back on the spine or turning to the right side. Come all the way up to seated. And from here, move straight to child's pose. So taking your knees as wide as it feels good today, feel free to take a wider child's pose. Bring your arms forward, walk them as far forward as you like, and then let your head release. Every time you feel like your mind is beginning to wander, come back to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, into the sides of the body, into the back body. And then come up to hands and knees, hands right on the shoulders, knees under hips, planting the tops of the feet into the mat. As you inhale, using the whole inhale to open the chest, arching through the lower back, the mid back, the upper back. As you exhale, lift the belly up, rounding down, letting the head go. Inhale, open the chest, keeping the neck relaxed. Exhale, round. Inhale, open the chest, moving those shoulders back. Exhale, round. And one more time. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round. Great. From here, tucking the toes, lifting the hips up, pressing the floor away with the hands and coming into downward dog. Make sure that the hands are shoulder distance apart, feet are hips width, and just send the weight up towards the hips and from the hips down to the heels. So bend your knees, extend long through the spine, and then let the heels come to the ground. You can shake the head here, yes and no, releasing any tension through the neck. Stay here for another breath. Externally rotating through the arms, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And slowly walking to the front of the mat. Taking as many steps as you like. Then taking the feet as wide as hips width here, parallel to each other. Bending the knees a lot. Holding on to opposite elbow and just hanging here. Keeping the knees bent. That'll help with the lower back as well. And then vertebrae by vertebrae coming up, releasing the arms. Roll the shoulders back. Mountain pose. Taking a few deep breaths in mountain pose. Softening through the facial muscles, releasing any tension in the jaw. And let's move through a sun salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Let the head go. Inhale, take your hands to the shins, long spine. Exhale, bring your hands down, come into tabletop. Make sure your hands are right under your shoulders as you send the right leg back, the left leg back, coming into plank. Keep pressing yourself away from the floor. Then bring the knees down, come all the way down, hugging the elbows towards the ribs. Come onto the tops of the feet. Walk your hands out, come onto the fingertips. Roll the shoulders back as you lift up for one breath. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Roll the shoulders back, lift the head, neck and chest for one breath. Keep the legs strong. Exhale, lower down. Take your hands right under the shoulders, press into the hands, come on to the knees and then downward facing dog. Sending the weight away from the floor, bending the knees, lengthening through the spine, and then maybe the heels come to touch. Externally rotating through the arms here. And coming back to the breath for concentration. Staying here for one more breath. And then walking to the front of the mat. Taking your feet together. Hands to shins, long spine as you inhale. Fold over as you exhale. Inhale, press into the feet. Come all the way up. Arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. This time as you inhale, lift the arms up, bend the knees, send the hips back, chair pose. Make sure you can see your toes. Send the weight to the heels. Feel the chest away from the thighs. Let the shoulders be relaxed. Now lift that left leg up and take that left thigh over the right thigh, coming into eagle legs. And then twisting one more time. Can you see that? So we are taking that left thigh over the right and just coming into this winding action. And then maybe the hands come to heart. Find a point to focus on. The sensations of this pose will definitely bring you back to your body. Good. And then unwind and send that left leg back. So we're going to set up for warrior two now. Make sure that the right toes are pointing to the front end of the mat. Walk the left foot out to the left. Good. Make sure that the left toes are at an angle about 45 degrees to the right foot. And then bend into that right knee. The right knee should be over the first two toes. Keeping the legs really strong, make sure you're pressing through that outside edge of the left foot. Good. So once we've got our legs down, bring your arms up. Make sure that the arms are at a T, parallel to the edge of the mat. And then take your gaze over the right fingertips. And breathe. See if your knee stays over that right ankle. Great. As you exhale, bring your hands down, come onto those left toes, and then just bring that left knee down. Take your hand to the floor, take your left hand, right on the inside of the right foot, and then lift through the right arm up, coming into a twist. If your neck feels too tired looking at that right hand, you can just bring your gaze down to your right foot. Breathing in this twist. And then bringing that right hand down on the other side of the foot, lifting up through that left leg, walk the left foot to meet the right. Hold on to opposite elbows and just release. Good. Now rest for the wicket. Take your feet together, bend your knees, arms reach up, chair pose. This time you're going to lift that right leg, take that right thigh over the left thigh, and then maybe the right ankle behind the left shin. Take our hands to heart. And again, point to focus on. Take your concentration to that point. Keep bending into those legs. That will help with balance. And it will bring you into the sensations of the body. Then unwind with that left leg, or the right leg, and send the right leg back. So this time, the left toes are pointed towards the front end of the mat. Walk that right foot out to the right side. So you're in a heel-to-heel alignment or wider. Next, make sure that those right toes are at a 45-degree angle, so they're pointing towards that outside edge of that mat. Then bend into the left knee. The left knee should be over the front two left toes. Make the back leg really strong. Sorry you cannot see me. Bring your arms out. Make sure they are where you think they are. And then take your gaze to the left fingertips. Yeah? Keep bending into that left knee. Find that burn. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down. Come onto those right toes and bring the right knee down. And then plant that right hand on the inside of the left foot. Lift the left arm up. And you can keep your gaze at your foot if that feels good. Coming into a twist. One more breath. And as you exhale, bring the hand down. Walk the left knee back. And come into child's pose. Letting the head relax down. Maybe taking the arms by the sides of the body. Coming back to the breath. Slowly coming up. And then bringing the legs out in front of you. Coming into a wide-legged seated pose. Really activating through both feet. So you're keeping the feet flexed, and that will keep the legs and the muscles of the legs really strong. As you inhale, bring the arms up. Twist towards the right side. As you exhale, fold over the right leg. Feel free to keep the knees bent here. Keeping the spine as long as you can. Inhale, coming back up, arms reach up. Exhale, twisting to the left and folding on the left side. Again, it's not as important as how far you come. You should just be able to feel a stretch in your side body. It should feel good. Your neck and shoulders shouldn't feel any tension here. So do what your body allows you today. Great. Slowly coming back up. And then just come to lie down. Have the knees into the chest. Come back down. Give yourselves a nice big hug. And then again, bringing those knees right over the hips and shins parallel to the mat. If this feels too intense in your lower back, make this a restorative pose. Take the feet together and come into a reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. But if you feel like One last core strengthening pose. Take your knees over your hips and your legs parallel to the mat. Take your hands right under your head, interlacing the fingers. As you inhale, lift up, and on the exhale, straighten through the right leg. Bring it back up. Straighten through the left. Bring it back up. Straighten through the right. This time, taking your right elbow to the left knee. Come back to center. Right knee comes back. Left leg straightens. Taking the left elbow to the right knee. Left leg comes back. Right leg straightens. Right elbow to left knee. Left leg straightens. Left elbow to right knee. And then maybe both legs straighten. We stay here for a couple of breaths. I don't know. And then just give yourselves a nice stretch here. And then hug that right knee into the chest. Take it over to the left side, coming into a spinal twist. So if you were in that reclined butterfly, this is a good twist to take for you as well. Taking your arms in a T shape or in cactus. Shoulders are planted. And then come back to center. Extending through the right leg. Hugging the left knee into the chest. Taking the left foot to the right side. And then back. Hugging both knees into the chest one last time. And then setting up for Shavasana. Shoulders are down. Feet are away from each other. Arms by sides, palms facing up. Becoming an observer now. As we move through the yoga practice, we calm down the fluctuations of the mind. We calm down the restlessness of the mind. The Yoga Sutra says, Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam, which means that once all these fluctuations have calmed down, once that fog has cleared away, we see our true selves, our true being. And that being is pure and untainted. Taking this moment to send gratitude to your body, to your mind, to your breath, sending love to all the people in your life, sending positivity to all beings everywhere. A deep breath, wiggling your fingers and toes, moving your head from side to side. And then turning to the right side or the left side. And slowly coming up to sit. Taking your hands to the heart. Thank yourself for practicing today and for showing yourself love. I'm going to chant one Om. Feel free to join in or listen. Om.